Hello, good evening. Welcome to BBC News. It's 5 o'clock. Our main story. The Duke of Edinburgh has announced His Majesty the Queen to the heart of BBC Broadcasting House and our live newsroom.
Yes, it's a view that we share.
We're just passing over an area of rainforest that is still burning. My guide tells me it's farmland, but it's very close to indigenous land. This is the only abortion clinic in the whole state of Mississippi. The difficult and deeply personal decision that women who come here have made is judged very publicly. Inside court, after more than an hour of legal argument, Judge Brenda Penny said the current situation was untenable, reflected a toxic environment. Hollywood's biggest night of the year, and the buzz is building. But imagine what it feels like to learn that you're going to be one of the people to walk or glide up this red carpet on Sunday. Especially if it's for the very first time.
Sophie Long is there tonight.
Yes, Hugh. Well, I think that great sense of shock that was so palpable in the immediate aftermath of Monday night's terror attack is now just starting to subside, but in its place, a great sense of sadness. And the impact of this pilot on the lives of those taking part goes way beyond financial stability. People I've spoken to say they feel less lonely. They talk about feeling more connected to their families and to their city. So too will people living on the Korean peninsula. Some 25 million North Koreans for whom life is really tough and could get tougher if the latest round of UN sanctions really start to bite. Lifting environmental protections, campaigners say, would have a detrimental impact on Alaska's tourism and fishing industries too. So many people have said to me, I have no words. And words have been difficult to find today as people just begin to get their heads around the atrocity that took place right in the heart of their city. What comes more easily to people here are actions. The number of people coming here trying to find shelter on the edge of Tijuana at one of the busiest entrances to the United States is growing by the day. Some are hopeful that rumours that President Biden will open the border are true. Others have lost all hope and are now having to make decisions they never thought they would. There are 50 states in this union and hundreds of laws, but ultimately it'll come down to what just 9 people think in this one building that could set the precedent for years to come. Now, if the challenge to Roe versus Wade is successful, there are more than 20 Republican-led states that are likely to instantly impose sweeping bans to abortion, which would affect the reproductive rights of millions of people. You've got a growing middle class, you've got people who are going to be buying wine that wouldn't have been before. That's the time you need to be there, right?
Exactly. Now.
And in an election year that's been plagued by protests and a pandemic, that has only increased in intensity. They can't get a refund, of course, but now is their chance to exchange. And in a swing state like Wisconsin, that is a worrying prospect. The dense rainforest that once stood here is no more. The species that lived in it are gone. All that remains is the flat, black land of deforestation. And this has happened in more than 80,000 places across the Amazon this year alone. Whatever they say, however they say it, anyone who walks away from here with a gold statuette will have their pick of the after parties. Oscar opens a lot of doors. Sophie Long, BBC News, Hollywood.